there was this like moment that I had where I just kept saying, why not? Like, why? Right? And Russell Westbrook is a good friend of mine. I tease him all the time because the one saying that he has that I wish I would have had, or I wish I got to first, is why not? Right? And it's so genius. It's so genius. It's so simple, but yet so profound. You don't just have to have one job. And working any job, and whether that job is a 9 to 5 or whether it's a, half a day, full day, whatever it is, you don't just have to do one thing. You can do a lot of different things. But there's this weird mindset that a lot of people have that you can only do one thing. And when I realized I don't have to just do one thing, I can do a lot of different things. You can be good at a lot of different things. But you don't know that you're good at a lot of different things unless you try a lot of different things. And when I looked around and I kind of just realized how the world goes around, it's all based off of creativity. It's all based off of ideas. It's all based off of thought-provoking, then groundbreaking opportunities. But the simplest things have come from an idea. From your chair to your table to your wheel to your light bulb to your car to your plane to your helicopter to the idea of a hotel, from hotels going to a place of people renting out houses and Airbnbs to taxis to then people driving their own cars. And these are all ideas. And the groundbreaking thought that I had in realizing all these ideas is that these ideas have the potential to touch the sky if a person believes that they can. If a person believes that they can, well, your world of idea changes. Your reason for getting up, your reason for putting your feet on the ground every morning, it can change if you believe that the purpose that you now have and that you're working towards, based off of an idea, is something that you can succeed in. I grasped that understanding and I attached it to everything that I tried to do. I did not set out to be the actor, the director, the writer, the producer, the CEO, the chairman, the advisor. I did not set out to do any of these things. And I want to make it very clear, I don't have the educational background for any of these things. What I had was an idea to try. And after you get an idea to try, what I had was the patience to sit and listen. Be a sponge. Learn. Figure it out. And figuring it out, there was another side of not being okay with the incomplete version of figuring out the thing that I didn't do. Well, why did I go ask all these questions if I'm not going to try it now that I know how?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me try it. The only consequence is failure. By the way, not trying is failing. There's a lot of things that people can't do simply because you've never tried to do it. And I'm not saying that you should try everything. I'm not saying that you're supposed to do everything. I'm saying that for me, when someone says something and I go, no, I never did that. I have to have a reason for why I've never done it and a justification. If you ask me something and I go, no, and you just say why, and I go, that's not good enough for me.
Yeah.
I like to have a reason why. And that's the foundation that I stand on. That's how I built this mindset, this level of energy to go ahead. Rhyme and reason within my why. Why not? It's so amazing when you get to the other side, you see the other side, and you look back and you just look at what you've grown from. The conversations that I'm able to have, the knowledge that I'm able to speak with, and the understanding. I understand, not because I'm a trained machine and I spent all of this time prepping for, and this is what the idea of education was all based off of. No. The idea of discovery enhanced the muscle that made me want for so much more information in the space of life that I chose to love. So in entertainment and business, the level of failures that I have had, that I'm still having in some regard, the world of fixing, cleaning up, making better, understanding, growing, relationships, building. There is nothing more intriguing to me than being able to turn around and look at Kevin at the age 22 and then looking at Kevin at the age 43. This was not the plan. What are you talking? Every day is a new day, and every day I found another thing to be excited about. Every day I found another goal that I decided to attach to my tree. And that tree got so many branches on it right now. And so many people say you're doing so much, or why do you do so much? How do you do so much? What's the end game? What's the goal? The game is being in the game. I'm constantly talking to myself. I have these conversations all the time. That's the beauty of taking my little runs, the beauty of working out, being in the gym. You talk to yourself. You better talk to yourself. You better have conversations, figure out a yin and yang of good and bad. For me, it was about personal evolvement after that accident. And still trying, man. It's the biggest battle. It's the biggest battle is just doing right all the time. That's a battle.
And knowing you're going to get it wrong.
That's a battle, man. When I go to a restaurant and they bring out a plate, the waiters say it all the time, don't touch that plate, the plate hot. You know what I do, Jay? You know what I say after I touch it? It wasn't that hot.
Yeah.
They told me not to touch the plate.
Yeah.
He said it's hot.
Yeah.
But I still gotta go and touch the plate anyway. It's a battle. So being okay with understanding that I'm going to lose and win in this battle, and this battle is not over until the day I'm in the ground. Because you're not gonna get it right.
Nope.
You're not gonna get it right. And there's people with this idea and this mindset and mentality, they're going to get it right and everything's going to be perfect. It's not. Don't play that perfect game because all you will do is get let down because perfection does not exist. I do firmly stand on that and believe that.
Absolutely.
It doesn't exist, man. You should try your hardest to get things right. In moments where you got them wrong, figure out how to never get them wrong again. That's the world of compromise. That's the world of growth. That's the world of evolvement. What's important? Where are you at? Where are you at with you? In that mirror, you get to looking in that mirror, you know, if you're all right with what you're looking at and you're fine, flawed and all, and all right.
Yeah.
Getting older puts you in a position to where you just start to look at yourself and you're talking about the complete finished product that is and will be you. Those are the moments that you just got to do your best to not only overcome, but just get by.
Yeah.
And you know, once again, it's a battle.
Yeah.
Right? Marriage, love, you got to learn it. And at a young age, when you're embedded into it, you're not going to get it right. You got to learn it. It's unfortunate how the lessons come from whichever side, however it happens. But when learned or when taken as serious as it can be, of course you reap the benefits and you see how amazing it is. But, you know, I wasn't that smart and I'm not going to act as if I was. And that's from my first marriage to that. Be you unapologetically, and as you are correcting or fixing or evolving in you, understand that you got a dope thing to look back at, and that's the old you versus the new attempt in who you are trying to be. That to me is beautiful. Every piece of art that I look at, that I love, that I embrace, there's nothing better than looking at it from the start.
Yeah.
What did it start out as?
Yeah.
Every house that gets built, what did it start out as?
Yeah.
Every car that gets built, what did it start out as? Clothes that we wear, what was the design in the beginning? Everything has stages of growth. Why in today's time are we forgetting that? Why are we forgetting that and expecting an immediate space of perfection? If nothing else, the information, if you really want to have impact, and you want to try to position yourself to help create the opportunities for change. Financial literacy in the Black community, not understanding banking, haven't known it. My alignment with Chase and JP Morgan, but my why. There's a why attached to it. Okay, this is a reason. I got something bigger than my fame and success. This is a passion.
Yes.
And something that we're trying to correct. Okay, in the space of inspiration, motivation, there's a passion attached to me trying to simply inspire and motivate those that just simply aren't getting motivating messages on a day-to-day, because some households just don't do it. Yeah. Some may not have the households that do it. I didn't grow up in a mom and dad, the dinner every night, the family prayer at the table. I didn't have that. That's not my life. There's other people that do have it. There's some people that just them and their mom, them and their dad. Some people don't have anybody. Whatever that thing is, you don't know who's pulling from what to try to get to where. Like we have no idea. So if I can now act as a aid that is giving you nothing but verbal warfare attached to truth and authenticity, if I'm giving you anecdotes and gems that are attached to a real life concept, like it's not made up. I'm giving you simple information based off of me and my battles. I just told you there's no handbook for fame. Yet and still I'm giving you in some way, shape, or form something that can be camouflaged as an example of how I had to handle, adjust, deal. I have an opportunity to have an on season and off season. Yeah. My on season is movies, maybe a stand-up comedy tour, maybe not. My off season, I can go and I can be a speaker at. I can talk to companies about. I can go to said conventions and give X, Y, and Z that's used to simply amplify, motivate, inspire. Whatever those things are, once again, I'm creating another door attached to a piece of passion that I discovered. I discovered this. I didn't set out to do it. I discovered it. But I promise you, there's a person that will listen to this, that will understand it, and that will go, you know what, man? You shouldn't be afraid to be who you are. If I can embody and embed the space of confidence for others, to make people understand how dope it is to simply believe that you can do whatever you put your mind to, if I can help and just giving you that push, I did my part. Self-confidence and belief. That's how dreams get met. Self-confidence and belief. That's how you check off goals. That's how you march towards whatever your versions of success are.